I don't care what anybody says, pumpkin spice lattes are back at Starbucks, so technically it's fall. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Latte makeup is all over social media and it's nothing different than we've ever done, honestly, but I love the way this makeup artist that went viral for her photo right here did her makeup. So I am showing you guys exactly how she did this model type of bronzy latte makeup, and I'm gonna break it down for you guys, show you each step, and get you to this type of look right here, which I love for the fall. I am all for these themed makeup looks. So I wanted to give back to you guys, the ones that have been following me for years, new followers. I wanna give back and show my love to you guys just like you showed to me. And I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, a makeup bag full of new makeup from Huda Beauty, MAC, a bunch of really good stuff. If you wanna enter, don't forget to share this video, like this video, and comment below what you love about yourself. Love seeing people in their own confidence. So I'll have all the rules down in the description if you wanna enter. Make sure your Instagram is public. I will be reaching out to you through Instagram DM. Before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let's get in to this video. Nice latte for inspo. I'm getting so good at making these. Starbucks who? The photo that went viral on social media, I did a video on TikTok and Instagram, but I want to do one for you guys here. The first thing that she does is add a glowy luminizer all around the perimeter of the face. So I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion, and I'm using these two together and mixing them because this is too dark, this one's too light, and I want a happy medium. So this is medium glow and deep glow. I did a TikTok video where I used the Saie luminizer and it was perfect. I didn't have to mix anything, but I wanted to use something that I haven't used before, and I haven't really used this Glotion before from L'Oreal, and I wanted to try it out. But basically all around the perimeter of the face, you want to put a sheer glowy luminizer, and that's just going to add warmth to the face. And also I have nothing else on my face but this and brows, so it's going to give you that warm glowing from within, cozy girl fall type of makeup. And I honestly loved how this turned out underneath my face. Any bronzy looks are just going to make you look so good. Also, if you need more options on liquid luminizers, Kosas has a good one. You just choose the more bronzy tone for you. Elf has one, Charlotte Tilbury has one. There's a ton of them, but I really like how this L'Oreal one is turning out. It is really subtle and pretty. It's not sticky or patchy. It's very easy to glide on the face. Okay, I'm going backwards on this, but I'm going to prime my face. I don't know about you guys, but I have the driest skin. It's getting better because of what I'm using, but it's always dry, so I know I need to use a hydrating primer. So I'm just gonna use this primer on my face underneath my eyes. This is the Dominique Blur in Moisture Primer, and it's a primer serum. It is so lightweight and it dries tacky, so it holds the makeup together throughout the day really well. So I'm gonna put that on all over my neck and my face. I'm not sure if there are mattifying hydrating primers out there, but no matter if you're oily or not, you do need to be hydrated. Your skin needs to have that hydration in there. You could be oily and still dry, which doesn't seem like it makes sense, but you could be that girl. So it's always good to hydrate your skin. And now that our primer's on there, I'm gonna go in with this. I have never tried this, but I saw this in my PR and I was like, ooh, it's from Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Magic Hydrator Mist. It's a radiant skin rescue essence. So I'm gonna put that on because, you know, as dry skin girlies need to try everything we can. That smells amazing. So it has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, Japanese kombu extract. I don't know what that is, but it sounds amazing. I'm so happy I put that on my face. So what she does next is contours with bronzer. So I'm using my Saie Sun Melt Medium Bronze. This is just one of my favorites. It's very light. It's not anything heavy. It's not mattifying. It's very sheer. She does this underneath the makeup, which I think is really interesting. These two brushes are my favorites for contouring because of the shapes. This is from Vanity Makeup. You can go and look on her page. I'll have it listed in the video. I'll tag the products. But basically you want to add definition to your face, but with bronze. This is a very warm type of look. There was a time when we used to hardly ever use blush. I know, right? Like so long ago. But there was a time where blush was not popular and it was all about the bronzer. And basically that's what this look is. It's all about the bronzer. There's no blush. It's a bronzy, warm, islandy looking skin, and I'm obsessed with it. Also, you go in and you contour your eye with the bronzer like this and just drag it out. Do a little chin surgery. Your face basically should look like this, and with this side of the brush, we're just gonna stamp everything into place. At this point, we are underpainting. There is no concealer, there is no foundation. I was so happy to see the makeup artist that did this look do this kind of like cat eye with the bronze, because that's what I do. I love to do this because it almost just gives you an eyeshadow look underneath your makeup. You don't even have to do eyeshadow, honestly. You just go over with bronzer and you're done. I don't think she did anything on the nose. I'm doing my nose because I always contour my nose for my asymmetrical girlies. You wanna make sure that everything is very blended for this look because your makeup's going over it. It's gonna look insane right now, obviously, because you don't have anything to blend it with. It's just bronzer. But make sure that all the edges are nice and blended so that when you do put makeup on top, it's just gonna look so effortlessly beautiful. Ooh, you're gonna love it, watch. For foundation, I'm using the NARS Punjab, and my favorite brush, the IT Cosmetics #7 brush. It's my favorite to blend cream blush, cream contour, bronze, literally anything that's a cream, as the most versatile, perfect cream brush. And I'm going to blend that into my skin. Basically apply the foundation right along the edges of the bronze that we just did, the middle of the forehead, maybe a little here. Just blend that in really good. If you have too much product, you can use the back of your hand to just blend it off or take it off, and then go back in and work that foundation into your skin. This look is done on so many models, so these models have beautiful, beautiful skin. And one way to ensure that you are gonna have gorgeous skin is to skin prep. Skin prepping is the best thing that you can do to get that model skin, because for one, everybody has different skin types. You know, I have dry skin, you might have oily skin or combo. So just make sure that you know your skin type and you're using the right primer and sprays for your skin, and go backwards basically. The reason why a lot of artists are doing their makeup backwards or underpainting is because it looks the most natural and you apply less product. So I didn't apply foundation all over my face. I only applied it in the larger areas and then really went around the bronzer. So now you can see the bronzer isn't as orange, it's not as intense, it just looks more natural and effortless. Then I'm gonna go back over with a damp beauty sponge. If you're gonna use a damp beauty sponge, it's gonna pick up some product, so just be ready for that. If you want more of a full coverage, use a brush. Or like I've been doing, honestly, I've been lazy. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna use my dry beauty sponge, and it just gives you more coverage is what I'm seeing. And it doesn't blend as easy, but it does give you more coverage in the precise spots that you want it to. I'm gonna go ahead and take my oat milk concealer from Dominique and let that sit and marinate and get really nice and bright. Honestly, this isn't part of a latte makeup, but it is like more model type of makeup if you are into that, if you are wanting to be your own runway model every day, but also if you need coverage, because a lot of models have extremely perfect skin and I don't, so I do need more coverage. So I am giving you the more everyday girl friendly version, and I want to lift my eyes always. So if you don't do it. If you do, then do it. But I'm also going to lift this area of my mouth. We want to be snatched from our lips to our eyes, nose, everywhere. So this is my little routine, and I'm gonna let this dry for a second. I'm actually gonna spray on some of this Dalba First Spray Serum. Oh my God, I freaking love this. It makes your skin look like model skin. It's so dewy. It's actually, I say dewy, but it's more like you just were born with healthy, perfect skin. I'll link the Amazon link so you guys can check it out, but it's so good. You're gonna see a lot of people using this spray too. It's just phenomenal, and it sets your makeup as you go. I love it. I need more latte. To blend this in, I'm gonna use a brush at first because I wanna lift. I wanna lift and I wanna snatch. Also, I have an event today and I need this makeup to last all night because I have two events. I have a Smashbox event and an event with Polite Society. It should be fun. By the time you see this video, my stories will have already been up. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but if you want to see my stories and like my daily life posts, if you care, go to my Instagram. I'll always update you with my life. I'm gonna go back in with my beauty sponge and just get these edges. I want it to look like it's just one with my skin. We're blended. Okay, let's set this in place. I'm gonna use the Lunar Beauty. What is it called? It's really cute. Luniversal. I love it. Luniversal setting powder in translucent pink. I tried this the other day and it made my skin look so freaking smooth. I love this. It has the LB. It has a little cap to make sure it doesn't get all over the place. And you get a cute little sponge. It's so cute. I love this whole set. I'm gonna go ahead and take some of that, make sure that it is nice and even on the sponge before we put it on our face. And we're gonna pat this concealer in place. Wow, look how smooth that is. The before and after of it all. It's so good, look at that. Congrats, Manny, this is amazing. So now that our face is set in place, I'm gonna brighten my under eye just a little bit more. I'm gonna use the She Glam powder. This is in the shade Buttercream. I do this whenever I'm going to an event so that my makeup is set and it's also very bright for pictures. So I'm using this just because I'm going to an event today, and I'm gonna set that underneath my eye like so, and you can see it's a lot brighter, and we're really just brightening the under eye area today to the max capacity. Okay, we are nice and bright, and you might have some harsh edges with this method, to be honest. So I'm just gonna take the Sigma setting powder brush that I created with them and just get all those lines smooth and even. For the eyes, I'm just going to go over with any random brush and just make sure that there's no oils on the lids, and we're good on the oils. I'm gonna go in with this neutral brown, more on the cool side. It's like a cool iced latte. We're gonna trace out where we wanna add the powder brown, and it's called Endless Cacao. You're gonna basically make a little line in your crease and a little wing on your eyelid. We're also gonna go on the lower lash line and take that right along there. I'm actually gonna take it in my waterline as well. I know how crazy I look this up close. I'm using you guys as a mirror right now. We're gonna smudge it out, soften up, and move it around just a little bit more. For the latte makeup look, use a yellow type of brown. And so I'm taking these 3 shades from the Transition palette, Caramel, Toffee, and Honey, and just mix them together to create that latte type of look that the makeup artist was creating on the girls. So she goes over the pencil and smokes it out and just softens up that cool brown underneath. So she mixes that cool with the yellow brown, and it creates a beautiful iced latte. It's gonna make you want a latte. I'm gonna take a skinnier brush. I'm just gonna add the same shades to the lower part where we lined the lower lash line. And I don't know, just the way it peeks through that cool tone brown really makes this look pop. And for a little pop of caramel or caramel, however you say it, I'm gonna use the new Too Faced Maple Syrup Pancakes palette. It smells like maple syrup, but it's very subtle. It's not like really intense. And I'm gonna take the shade Maple Syrup, and we're gonna pop it on to the center of the lid. I like to use my fingers with shimmers. They just come off a little bit more sparkly, a little bit more pigmented. That is so pretty. I actually have another shade that is a little bit more sparkly. This is beautiful, but I wanna add a little bit more punch to the sparkle, so I'll be right back. So I have this shade from the Essential palette. It's called Affirmation, and it's the perfect shade for that caramely sparkle. Oh my God. I was not even looking at what I was doing, but you could see like the sparkle's a little bit more vibrant than the other one. The other one's more soft and natural, whereas this one's a little bit more glam. So I'm just gonna take that all over. This palette is actually available on Sephora.com if you guys wanna check it out. It's sold out, it came back, and it seems to be doing really well there. So if you wanna check it out there, or it's on DominiqueCosmetics.com as well. But I love, love, love this shade for this latte type of look. Not to mention, when I first started my brand, this was my first palette, the latte palette, because I've always been in love with lattes. This is no longer available. I loved it so much, I made a latte too, and you guys, it's a throwback, but I don't have these. These are no longer in season. They're no longer for sale. So what I did is put the top shades from these 2 palettes in the Transition palette. So you're good. If you miss these 2 palettes, you can still get the top shades in this palette, which are very much latte minus the shimmers. I'm gonna take Affirmation and pop it into this inner corner, in the inner lower part of the eye, like right in there. And it's just gonna give you the most beautiful caramely pop. Caramel, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below how you say it, or how you're supposed to say it, I don't know. It's so freaking pretty. I'm gonna put these lashes on from Dominique. They're the style Fierce. They're really, really pretty, kind of spread out, but kind of dramatic, but not too much. These are my most dramatic lash from my brand, and I absolutely love them so much. I didn't think that I would be wearing them as much as I do, but I do. I wear them during the day and night. I don't care. Also, when I'm gonna do an event, I just wear these because they're the perfect mix of in between glam, but soft, for me anyway. You could still see all the shadow behind the lash, but it also gives you something a little extra, something a lot extra actually. It's like a great medium lash. By the way, you guys, I'm filming on my phone with a mirror behind it. So I love the iPhone quality for videos. Like, it's just amazing. If you have an iPhone and you want to do videos, just use it. I have a really nice fancy camera with studio lights in one of my other rooms, and I never use that camera. And I like that I have it because I might use it, and I know it's amazing quality and great lighting, but this is just so easy, and it's really great lighting as well. I also have these two lights on the side of me from Amazon. I got them from Ale. She recommended them to me, and I love them. If I could have two more, I would be good. But I'll list like all my filming equipment in here for you guys, so you guys can see what I film with and get yourself some good filming equipment too. That's like not hard to get, because the other type of equipment is a little bit more difficult to get. These you can get on Amazon. But I'm gonna go ahead and put on a mascara on top. I'm gonna use the NARS Climax mascara just to press the two lashes together. Okay, to keep that Model-esque type of makeup look going, I'm gonna use a bronzer instead. I'm gonna use a setting powder for my bronzer to like lock it in. A deeper setting powder is just going to give you more of an effortless type of bronze. So I'm gonna take some of the Lunar Beauty Translucent Deep and just load it up on my brush like this. Just tap off the excess. I'm gonna take that around the cheekbone and the temple. You see how that's giving a really warm, soft, smooth airbrush type of look. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that on the other side. I need to do a tips video, a makeup tip video or makeup hacks for you guys on here, because there are so many good ones that I need to share with you guys if you're beginners, or if you just need a refresher. There's so many good ones, but look how effortless and smooth. And I actually learned this from watching Laura Lee's video. Her makeup artist would do that on her, and so I tried it out from her video, and it was amazing. So I love this like Model-esque type of bronze, or if you just want an airbrush type of bronze on your face, do this, use a translucent powder. All right, so now that our face is nice and bronze, now I'm gonna do the Milky Latte lip. I'm gonna be using this lip pencil from Kylie. I don't know if she still has it, but it's called Can't Be Tamed. And it looks like it was from one of her collections, but there's another one called Milky Brown from Morphe. I think it's from Morphe, and it's really pretty. But I'm gonna do this one because it's the closest to that. You see how it has that warm brown look to it? A little lip surgery. I like to get the corners of my mouth the darkest, so it looks like natural kind of shading. And then from this lip liner, I'm gonna add in this shade. It's called Limitless Brown from Makeup Forever, and it's more cool tone. It's gonna be like my contour shade, and I'm just gonna add it on like certain points of my lip, basically really adding it in on the corners so it looks like a natural shading. You can blend it in as much as you'd like. You can use your finger, you can use a brush if you have one. I currently don't have one next to me, so I'm just gonna use my finger. And then for the center, I'm gonna add Creamer, this lip gloss from Dominique. It is so perfect for this look. Just a milky beige color to tie the whole look together. And that is the latte lip. How pretty is that? I'm obsessed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really love doing these types of looks. I think they're so fun, especially there's a lot of themed looks coming out nowadays. I love themes. They just make me so happy. If you have any requests, put them down below. Let me know your requests. I love to hear what you guys want to see. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like the video, thumbs it up. It helps me out a lot on this channel. Also, check out some videos over here on the side if you haven't checked check them out, go ahead and check them out. They're waiting for you. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so we can stay updated with each other. If you love makeup and want to learn more about it, subscribe to my channel. And before I let you go, I always leave you with a motivational message. And today is say hi to a random stranger. Smile at a random stranger today. You might brighten their day. You never know who you're going to run into. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.